as you can see, this is my next granddaughter's present that I'm doing for her. This is the one that they chose for her because she's heavily into dinosaurs and she's heavily into colour. So I decided, well, they decided that that was going to be her one, which I'm not going to complain about because it's far easier than the other one I was doing and a lot easier than the ones I'm about to do. So, whilst I've been away, I've been doing a little bit of research on paint by numbers and stuff, and the problems that I was having with my last lot of paint that I had. And I stumbled across a woman, and I genuinely don't remember her name, and I should remember it really because I want to kind of make sure that she gets a bit of recognition for it. But she mentioned this stuff, and it's called Flow Improver, and it maintains no color shift and stuff. So apparently it's supposed to make the paint flow a lot better, and what's this? Maintains no color shift from wet to dry when used. Increases flow, maintains stability, slows drying, increases leveling, pre-mix up with water 10%, then mix with color, clean up after use. Okay. Yeah, so hopefully that's going to help with the paints, because we all know what we went through on the last one. Right. So take that out of there. Oh, my bin happens to be right in front of me. Who knew? Now, do I want to? I could actually start these with the old brushes. So I have a feeling I'm going to be using this one because, as you can see, this entire part up here is just the number 10. So there's a lot of that. So let's have a look and see what kind of condition the 10 is in. Oh, that's exactly as it should be. But I'm still going to add a drop or two of this because I'm curious to see how this works. So just gonna 1, 2, and apparently that's more than enough. And we give that a quick little mix around. I mean, the paint was already perfect anyway, but apparently this is going to stop that one bugbear that I have with the paint not going into the canvas properly. Apparently it's supposed to make it flow a lot better. Give it a little mix. Yeah, it's actually changed it. Hey, something that actually works. I left a like on a video, so I'll have to leave a comment and stuff and thanking her for that because I didn't know. Heavy Tactical Pig, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you in here, bud. Can you hear me okay? Do I sound okay? In actual fact, the question I'm really asking is, do I sound better than I normally do? Right, so what we're going to do is we are going to turn this around because I'm going to find it a lot easier to work from this way. I have more base. Yeah. Well, I had the bargain of a century the other day. I went on to eBay and there was a buy it now on a brand spanking new, unopened Shure SM7B. And it was £60. So I got it thinking that it was just going to be a scam, and it turned out that it was a legitimate Shure SM7B which works perfectly. So I have had a major upgrade to the audio now, and also background noise, as this thing's picking up practically nothing, which is brilliant. Oh, well, I can tell you now, for anybody that does paint by numbers, that flow stuff, amazing. Like, the speed in which the paint is going on. Oh, there we go. Bradley! How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you back, matey. So now there's a couple of you. Oh, Furious, how you gorgeous? How you doing? So, my gallstone is still a huge problem.
You look
for
a bit
me.
parched.
Oh,
Why don't you take a drink?
It's been in less than bloody 5 seconds. Hang on. Right, you'll have to give me a sec here because this paint is going on so well. I don't know what it looks like from above because there's been a few changes. Mr. Pitbull, how you doing, buddy? Oh, I'm so glad you're all in here. Let me just fill it up with my little tap I've got over here. So I was just telling Heavy Tactical Pig that not me this time. Oh, was it Heavy? Okay. So I was just telling everyone else that I managed to buy a Shure SM7B for £60. A guy on eBay was selling it. I thought it was just going to be a scam, right? A guy was selling it on eBay, and in the description, he just turned around. He said, "I need the money," right? And that got me thinking, because it's like, if you can afford a Shure SM7B, right, there's no way that you're going to need the money. So what I did is I just bought it because it was a buy it now, right? And I figured I'd pay through PayPal, and it was an item that I'm pretty sure that most of you who know what the microphone is know that it wasn't something to miss, right? So Dark Raiden, try. Dark Raiden, how you doing? Oh yeah. Twitch apparently are having issues with the chatbot that I've got. It actually says it on it, and there's a lot of stuff not working right now, and it says Twitch is working on it. I forgot to tell you all, actually. Yeah, so that's not me, that's Twitch. Yeah, so basically the top and bottom of it is that I now have a Shure SM7B. Which I'm incredibly happy about, because now I can turn off a lot of my sound
You look
suppression.
a bit parched.
Oh,
why don't you take a drink?
Let me do that. But hello, my wonderful friend. How are you doing, darling? That's one. And that's two. So, to let you all know what's been going on and why I haven't been around. So, in the last, I think me and my missus worked it out today. Today's day 5, right? Where I hadn't eaten. I mean, I haven't eaten anything. This morning I had 2 slices of brown bread toast. And actually, no, tell a lie. Last night I had 2 slices of brown bread toast because I just haven't eaten in so long. It's ridiculous. Like, my teeth forgot how to chew. I've been in. The pain goes off, but I still have a lot of pain in the area, right? And I've just been taking painkillers, and I've got to be honest with you, it's because I'm old now, I suppose. It's just literally knocking the stuffing out of me, and I can't literally come in here and just get online and stream. And this morning is of no exception, except for the fact that I do feel a little bit better. Well, I mean, the thing is that it's not them that's making me starve. It's the fact that every time I eat, I'm in excruciating pain. So, but I get what you mean by them not doing anything. It's leaving me without food and stuff. But I'm taking plenty of supplements.
You look a bit parched.
Why
don't you take a drink?
Here we go. yeah, so it's been hard. And the problem is for me is that it's been going on now for quite some time. A simple gallbladder infection. Well, when I call it simple, please believe me, they are incredibly painful if you've never had one. Like ridiculously painful. Like almost I would take breaking my back again over that pain. That's no exaggeration. But yeah, it's been awful. And every time, like the last time that I streamed and did my Lego build, I thought I was over it, and I got to the end of the Lego build and it was like I was gonna sit here and I was gonna play a game because I haven't really played anything. Does Mark need a wee? No, he doesn't. I was gonna sit and play a game, but I just all of a sudden I keep coming over sick and dizzy, and it's probably because of lack of food and whatever, but there's not a lot I can do about it, which is why I decided to come on here and do some paint by numbers, because A, I want to get this done for my other granddaughter. B, I have been literally chomping at the bit to get back on here and talk to you all. You know, I miss you guys. I tell you all the time, but you know, it's all right telling someone something. The proof of the pudding's in the eating. And my missus said to me this morning, because I didn't sleep well last night, obviously, because you know I'm having everything happen to me at once. But my missus said to me today, she said, you have such a laugh when you're doing it, and she said you've got such nice people on there. And yes, this was an actual conversation, and it's the truth. She said you always sound like you're doing better because you're laughing and stuff. And she said even though you're feeling crap, you know, you could still have a laugh. You can still chat to someone. You're not just sat in the bedroom, like focusing on the paint. And you know what? I've gone through plenty of time in my life of not listening to my wife. And this morning I just thought, you know what? Sod it. I'll buy more DW. Yeah, so that's exactly why we're on. And this picture, isn't, as you can probably tell, like this picture isn't going to take me long, because this is far easier than the other ones I've been doing, and I've been missed doing paint by numbers, to tell you the truth. But this isn't the only upgrade that's happened in here. So my Batman chair has now gone. It has been sold. The chair of death is no longer. I now have my lazy boy up here, which I can tell you all right now, I spent 9 hours in my computer room, not yesterday, I think it was the day before, just watching TV series and stuff, because I haven't even been able to concentrate on playing a game or anything, and absolutely zero pain. Yes, I did. So I paid £439 for the chair. Give me 1 second, because I'm doing this far away. This chair I've got here is not without its small issues, which I will explain in a minute. But I'm getting around them. That's nothing that's gonna make me want to get rid of it or anything. It's what it is that this chair doesn't sit up as high as my other chair does. So at the moment I look like a kid that's too small for a desk. And I wanted to do this just so I could see. So it just means that I'm going to have to work closer down here. Like my head is literally here. I don't know if you can see that. I'll push myself to the side, but my chin is touching the paint. That's how short I am right now. But on the plus side of things, the comfort is perfect. You will no longer hear me turn around and moan, oh, this chair's killing me. Oh, I've got to stand up. Oh, I have to move because of this, that, and everything else. That is all the thing of the past. I absolutely love this chair. And every day I've come in here so far, I have had a huge, huge smile on my face. It's been wonderful. Like, absolutely wonderful. What's this? So we able to get him money back? Oh yeah, so I paid £440 for it, and I sold it for £350 to a very, very good friend of mine, who was incidentally in the market for a chair. He said, like, he's just moved house, and he said he needed a new chair, And yeah, so I said, take this one, and he did. Bless him. Yeah, so I was very happy with that. I need to get reading. Store check. So, like Lily Tomlin sitting in a it is, and it's actually a rocking chair as well. The problem is the color of it, and I've owned this chair for around about 16 years now. I bought it secondhand ages and ages ago. Well, 16, 17 years ago, and it vibrates. It has a refrigerator in it. It's all electric, so like the reclining thing. I don't have to push anything down because I couldn't because of my back and stuff. Yeah, it's just like the perfect chair for me, really. The absolute perfect chair for me. It has a massage facility on it as well. It's just like the chair of chairs, basically, and it's just so comfortable. Can you raise the chair to put something under? Well, here's the problem: the chair weighs around about 500 to 600 pounds. It's about a half a ton chair, so I could probably do that. But the issue then is that when I recline it out, which I do, I have to be honest, I do that. He said do. Child. Then my feet don't go underneath the what's it? My face is the perfect chair for most women. Jimbo, how you doing, buddy? I also wanted to show everybody this. My wife bought me a nice little gift, which was lovely of her, and it's this. So I've always used, and I am never going to get rid of, my little paint pot thingy. This is what I normally put water in to clean my brushes out, and I've become I am a hoarder. I know this now, and I do get attached to stuff, but I've had this bowl for every paint by numbers I've done, with the exception of this one, because my wife went out and she got me this. So this is a brush cleaner, right? And it's got the little ripples on the side of it, right, which is brilliant. So you clean your brush up like that, and then what you do is you press that little button there, whoop, and then out comes the fresh clean water. How cool is that? And you go in for the next one just to clean your brush off. I just thought that was brilliant. I was absolutely made up by it when she bought it for me. So how's things, Jimbo? You doing all right? Right, so that's that done. Now, there was a lot of 10 down there. I probably didn't actually have to clean that out. I feel like if I'm not careful, I might get this done very soon, which isn't a huge problem. So number one, let's go for number one. What's this? It's the simple things. It really is, yeah. Oh, nice one. Did Papa and all that tell you about my amazing deal that I got for my microphone? Right, we're going to put some more of this flow stuff in here because that is amazing. And 2 little drips, a 250ml bottle. This is going to last me forever. And the fact that it's so much quicker to do all of this now is just an absolute win. Alright, so let's over here. Just mix this up. This was number one I said I was going to do, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Sure. So what's everybody else been up to? How have you all been? How was your cruise, Pitbull? Furious, how was your holiday? Because I'm pretty sure that well, it wasn't a holiday. It was a working holiday kind of thing at home. I kind of left just as you were in the middle of that one. Heavy Tactical Pig had a few days off, and I was meant to sort of sit and chat to him and whatever, and my life has just been up and down the whole way. The only thing that I can tell you all is I've just been in lots of pain and on lots of drugs. So it's not really much more for me to say, to tell you the truth. Grab that bit of paint, because I don't know how much of this we're going to need. I'd rather mix it in now. I did just notice chat go up. I don't want to take my eyes off this and then spill it everywhere. Now, I know that this mic has a serious proximity effect, and I'm kind of curious to see the video afterwards, just to see if I've not been able to be heard by everyone, because I haven't got a monitor on at the moment. Do you really want... Yes! This guy, Chili C, how you doing, buddy? It's Itchy! Itchy's back, everyone. This guy. So I will be putting on my webcam in a bit when I finish doing a bit more to this paint by numbers. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be streaming for, because as everybody keeps telling me, look after myself first, and that is exactly what I'm going to be doing. But it depends on how I feel when I've had enough of doing this. But knowing I've got like 2 others or 3 others to do, just is kind of spurring me on to hurry up and get them to... Oh, balls. I went straight over that. Go over that with white. I know it's probably difficult for you to hear me now because I'm quite far away from the mic. Just give me a second, everyone. And like I said, of course I want an overview of the crew. So how's work, Jimbo? Which camera are you using for the top cam? I'm using I think it's a C920. It's not a particularly great camera, to be perfectly honest. I'd love to get something else, but with everything else I've spent out on, it's a make do and mend for, at the very least, a year. Because, yeah. That's, it's not much good. I tell you what, I could zoom it in a bit. Hang on. There you go. I'll bring it in a little bit. That'll do. I'll be building my new desk this evening. Finally getting rid of this old one. Oh, nice one. Yeah, it's a C920. That's what I've got here. What you been up to, Chili? I think they just went over a line. Oh, for anybody that paints with acrylics, you definitely need this flow stuff. It's not a gimmick and it's not a waste of money. It actually works. I can't tell you how awesome it is to paint with this. Big chilling over on Kick. You're over on Kick? Yeah, I made a Kick. My account's over there and I took my name, you know, so that nobody else could get it. But I haven't actually streamed on this, so I don't know what it's like. I haven't really streamed on here just recently, as you know. But are you finding it better over there? I know everyone says there's like more exposure and stuff, and because of the community and whatever. And I know there's this controversy over 100%. Oh, excellent. I mean, I know that people have got this issue with the gambling stuff, and it's like, look, you can fight against it as much as you want. It's here, it exists, you know. Either learn to deal with it or don't go near it. I don't understand where everybody has to have such a public opinion on it and tries to get things closed down. I truly believe that people these days have such amazing lives that they've got nothing to complain about in their own lives, and they just want to crap on everybody else's. You know, it's just a nightmare. You know, stream where you want to stream, just as long as you're happy, you know. I mean, I don't mind where I stream. I don't know. My only concern was how many of the people that regularly follow me would go to the trouble of watching me on Kick. You know what I mean? Twitch supports gambling too. They have partners that began. Yeah, exactly. So you know, you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. And the thing is that, you know, with what Twitch have been doing lately with their money things for everybody that's actually affiliated and whatever, and then what they're doing now with their whole advertising thing, and you can only have it a certain size or some crap. I don't know. It doesn't affect me because I don't do that. But it's just a we want all the money thing. And it's just like in life, basically. It's like all your bosses out there that are working for companies. I mean, look at the water board now, British Water or whatever it's called. You know, all the pipelines are breaking because they took out all their money in their own benefits, and now the infrastructure's breaking. And guess who's going to have to foot that bill whilst they're sitting there with their hundreds of millions of pounds of bonuses